All right, there we are.
Timing. Perfect timing.
Giant fish.
Now that you're taking up 2/3 of the screen against Coinless.
I love it when
Why
Tim's
the-
like 3, 2, 1, and then like small baby fish.
Last name.
And for the record, that is Eric's brother, so we can all blame Eric.
I take full responsibility for his
Yep.
actions. So.
And Chirp, your mic is going weird again. It's going wonky.
It's been on and
I
off.
don't know what to do about that.
Do you have a loose cable somewhere or something?
Nope.
Is it when you put your phone near your microphone? Is it one of those things? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's completely a guess.
It's right when you get a text message or something.
Just unplugged it, plugged it back in, see if that did anything.
All right.
Or are you getting like a notification or something?
Oh, it was telling me it's a USB one, so that it was telling me I replugged it.
Okay.
All right. Well, welcome back. We are resuming our online campaign of Mutants and Masterminds with D actively gambling in a mutant-free city that just got slightly less mutant-free and doesn't know it.
Did I win anything yet?
You have to do
Now
checks for that.
99%. It's now 99% mutant free.
Yes.
What do I have to roll?
You're like the you and Hank are like the bacteria that survived the Lysol. Let me see.
That's right.
This
What do I have
feels
to roll
like
if I'm counting cards. Is
Yeah,
that an
using
intellect roll plus
eidetic memory.
plus my eidetic memory modifier.
Well, it's gonna be something awareness based if you're relying on counting cards.
That
So
makes sense.
Oh, my awareness sucks. Uh-oh.
we're gonna go with
You lose all your money. Nat 1.
you can use perception
You
if you
can
have
slide it-
ranks in it. Otherwise, it's functionally just a
Sleight of hand
Well,
if you
anyway.
want to
Alright,
like
perception
if you want
sleight
to
of
if you
hand
want
is
to
definitely
switch.
for other forms of cheating.
Not for blackjack.
Yeah, you could be like swapping out
poker.
cards or whatever.
You don't barely handle the cards in
Yeah,
blackjack.
you only
That's
handle
fair.
handle
You
the
don't-
cards that are
yeah.
given to you.
All right,
pulls
I'll
his
do a
chip to
perception
act
check plus
when he has a bad
5.
hand.
Add 5 to this because of my eidetic memory, right? Right.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's how you
Spaghetti-O.
count cards, though.
Well,
Yeah, but counting cards is on a larger scale.
right.
It's
Well,
not
the
like how-
perception check is whether or not you see the cards well enough to count them.
Oh.
Like, I'm not even having you roll for knowing what they are because you have eidetic memory.
Fine, 24.
All right.
That's not a bad roll.
No, that's
No.
Very perceptive right now.
You're making this whole stink about how your awareness is garbage.
Yeah, 24.
With an
and,
8
oh,
on
it's
the
not even
die.
a crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
that's because I have 12 points, 12 ranks in perception.
Well, there you go. See.
Jesus Christ, dude.
This has been a discussion today. Is
His frivolous spending.
D's.
That's it.
D's leveling habits.
Well, I need
He's-
to have perception to investigate things.
I mean,
That
you do you.
I-
you
I
do you.
noticed
It's just like my
things.
min-max or mine's exploding right now.
okay, but to be fair, investigating things is investigation and not
True, but like my
right, that's exactly
character-
why my mind's exploding. I'm like, you're paying too much. You're
my
paying too
character
much.
my character is very perceptive, all right?
All right. Yeah, you can count cards.
This guy
pretty
that
good
buys
with
the brand name stuff.
So what do I win? What do I win, Bob?
All right.
What's
So
your
first
bet?
question is
Wait, you have to bet something first before you
how
win
yeah
something.
how rich of a table were you even going to? Like, are we talking like $100 ante, $50 ante, like in?
We'll say a $25 ante.
All right.
Wait a second. You do that first. You walk up to the table that you want to bet at first. And then you put the bet. Then you play the cards. You don't like, I won. What do I get? What table was I at?
Hey, I didn't say it was like I didn't go with like the highest level table that he said. I gave him a reasonable table.
I give him he's at the $5 table. That's what I say. You don't declare it. You're at the cheap table.
Go to the nickel slots. Try to hack it.
Slots
Or
are
heck-
where you lose money.
Video poker. Do video poker and like technology
that's true.
cheat.
Actually,
on it or
video
something.
poker is actually
Yeah, that's not bad.
I've-
That's not bad.
we have
Yeah.
Eric and I have a friend that does video poker and lives off of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
You do video poker at Vegas, you will drink for free if you do it right. And then some. Like, you'll definitely save money.
Well, at the cost of your liver, but yeah.
Well, you got to pick your vice. Like,
2
This is
addictions for the price of 1.
this is gonna be the blackjack stream. That's all we're gonna do today. Is just
Pure gambling.
gamble.
$200. You win $200.
200. Okay, $200 profit. I'll take that.
$200. The $5 table.
It was a $25 table.
Oh,
$5 table.
all right. You stayed at the $25 table.
No, because I'm gonna explore the city. So first off, I'm gonna get a room.
Oh, it's one of those days, huh? Hey,
right.
yeah.
Oh boy, this is.
Tim, get your role-playing hat on.
Ah, yes. Sleep.
Just make a portal to Missy and say, "Are you ready?"
I just won $200 at blackjack. I'm feeling lucky.
So somewhere in the near the casino, I'm gonna find a hotel, a room,
Okay.
a
I mean, there,
Ask him
reasonably
how much he's paying for that room. I
Oh,
want to
there
the
know.
are
reasonably
rooms
priced
in the
room.
casino if you want. Yeah, reasonably priced won't be in the casino.
Is it by the hour?
No,
Oh, boy.
I'm not getting the by the hour room.
A love motel. Ooh.
Is there? I'll leave it at that.
This is not how I thought this was gonna start.
So
I didn't think the stream would start this way at all.
Yeah.
So Tim, how much will a reasonable room cost me in Nashua Center?
like $50.
Okay. I will pay $50 for a table.
A table.
Table.
A room, I mean, I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's buying furniture.
And is there a window in the room?
Where is this going? I'm
yeah.
so curious now.
Okay, so Hank's still with me. I am going to cloak us.
Okay.
Or I'm going to ask if Hank wants to come along, first off.
Yeah. I gotta know what's going on tonight.
Okay, I'm going to cloak us, and I am going to fly out the window.
Okay.
And I am going to snoop around the city to see if there's any. I'm gonna head towards the courthouse where Demona's vision was, and I'm going to see if I can snoop around.
Okay.
Are you on comms or no?
I really should
Just
make
for-
a map of this. That's what I really need to do.
I've got the mind communication thing going.
Does it
I mean,
reach
I can
D
I can
or no?
I can be on comms. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
well, if it
reaches
re-
them.
If the mind communication reaches D, then we're good. I just didn't realize you had a radius like that.
I'll be on comms because nobody can
Yeah.
hear me when I'm invisible anyway.
Yeah, I updated the radius last session so it could reach out to National
Oh, okay.
Center.
Where the heck do I do that?
So I figure the rest of us are just on the hospital top, just kind of scanning, waiting to see if something blows up.
Oh yeah, weren't we betting last time? Like,
Oh yeah, we're betting. Amanda's already succeeded her $50, but
I mean, I could give you guys all coordinates to my room, and you could just portal in and hope that there's no portal detection.
yeah, that's the part. That was the last phrase that I was like, I don't know how well their technology is. I don't think we need to chance it with portaling in.
I mean, I can give you just a random coordinate in the city, and you can open a portal and see what happens.
We could also just walk in.
Right.
You know, like we could try that. You walked in, and by premise, all of us except for Demona should be able to walk in as well.
And Gina.
Chris, yeah, Gina's gotta think a little more about how she does that, but
We could still do
But-
the statue plan.
Yeah, I added the two
I mean-
ranks of invisibility, so that might help me.
Oh,
Wait,
there you
what?
go.
there you go.
I added two
So-
ranks of invisibility.
Nice.
So TB can be, Gina can be invisible, and then Steven can be Amanda's
So
guard dog as
two
she walks in.
ranks doesn't get you much though.
Invisibility? That makes you fully invisible.
But you can still be heard, right?
Well, it
Or
depends, on
that's
how,
a
it depends on
floaty.
how you spent it.
Yeah.
You
It
spent
was just straight up invisibility.
So
Oh, wait a second. You're looking at one of the gray box powers, huh?
It's a little blue box, page 114, bottom left.
To Tim, it's the gray box.
I was gonna say that's a color
These
blindness.
boxes have been blue this whole time?
Well,
Let's just confirm. On my book, is it blue?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
blue, buddy. Sorry.
I've been referring to it as a gray box power literally for 6 years.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
No one has ever.
Well, there is gray boxes in there. Not all of them are blue. Some of them are gray, but that one's blue.
All right, yeah. So this is just a shortcut. You're just buying concealment, is what that is. All right, cool.
Okay.
so concealment visual.
So yeah, did you two?
I did the 8 points.
Okay, so you put one rank of 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So any visual sense is what she's hidden from.
So as long as she doesn't sneeze, but she's got
Or
life
smell
support, so
bad.
she doesn't breathe.
Mm.
Yeah, like she's good. She doesn't walk on the ground, so that might actually be a perfectly fine build for Gina.
Right.
Does her flight have subtle?
No.
Yeah, but it'd be like
No.
a breeze.
No.
She'd be like a breeze.
What type of noise would it make?
She wouldn't unless she bangs into something.
And so no drinking.
That's right.
Steven just can bark a lot in dog form, just like non-stop.
Oh boy. Yes, attract all the attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then no one will suspect a thing.
Yeah. See, if everyone's looking at the dog, see.
Exactly. Obviously,
I follow where you're going with this.
I mean, if you think about it, everyone's expecting someone that's sneaking in to not draw attention. So if they're drawing all of the attention, they wouldn't expect it.
Because nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That's right. So, Amanda would ask D, so what's the plan?
Gonna wing it.
Oh god.
You know, out of character, that's complete horseshit. Because, like, you getting into a window, opening it up, and you're, like, decloaking and flying around. So what's your plan? Because clearly, you don't just be like, oh, I'm going to save a room for a night. Let me go jump out the window. What's your plan?
I am trying to map out the city to figure out where we need to go,
Oh, okay.
so that there aren't like 6 of us flying or wandering around the city aimlessly, not knowing what we're doing.
Well, we're going to get that either way, whether we have a map or not.
Hi.
We're going to be like tourists in the
expectations
city.
here.
Be like, we're going to be walking around with a little tourist map and be like, where's a good place to eat?
That is true. Do they have like a post-apocalyptic Wendy's or something?
I know. We'll go to
Yeah,
Denny's.
well,
It's open 24 hours. We're good.
Taco Bell won the fast
Even-
food wars.
Even in the apocalypse, there's still
Right.
fast food.
That's right. There's Starbucks and
No,
Taco
it's a
Bell. What is it,
franchise
like
worse.
Demolition Man? Demolition Man would have
Demolition.
Taco Bell.
It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
it was the franchise worse though.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was it.
Or you can go with Idiocracy.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. That's right. Dude, I don't have time for that right now.
It's so funny how that movie came true.
I know. I love President
Yeah.
Camacho, though. I would vote for him.
Alright, let me see here. Alright, so you can't use this to measure distance because I haven't fixed it to do that yet, but let me see here. Oh, I should just move this way up here. Make it so much easier on myself. Sure, why not? Right there. And since I just made it, it doesn't have any labels yet. So you guys are welcome to label it however you need to. Oh, that looks crappy. Oh, that looks so bad. Oh well.
Yeah. Actually, if you zoom out, it looks decent. I don't know how practical it is at that zoom though.
I mean, right now it's just so where
it just
the
gives
"you
an
are
idea.
here" token is where your hotel is.
Okay.
The building next to it, right here, is the casino.
Okay.
All right.
The token.
This here is the hospital, all the way down
you on-
here at the bottom of the map.
On roll 20.
Oh, it's a different page. I need to check.
This is the hospital, you said?
No.
You got to zoom out.
This
Probably
is-
zoom out.
Okay.
If you see the
Now-
Google Maps
Yeah.
shot
So
of.
this is the hospital. This
Oh,
is,
okay. Now I see it.
This here is the building you've been talking to Amanda's ex-husband in. That's kind of where the administration.
Is this office?
That's the administrative offices of the hospital.
All right. So we're standing here looking in. Where's the wall? Is it
Right
this
here?
street here?
Okay, so I should actually draw that.
Poor Tip. Dave, you should have gave him a heads up like a day or two ago and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna scout out the region."
I
Well,
didn't come
well,
up
I
with that idea until like just now.
To be
Oh,
fair,
winging it.
he was doing that at the end of last session, as well.
I was gambling at the end of last session, but because it was a good place to end, good scene to end with. So the real question is where's the Chick-fil-A?
They didn't survive the apocalypse.
Actually, well, it's in the mall.
You're gonna walk up to it. There's still a line. God damn it!
Just like a bunch of skeletons.
It's like, oh no.
We could go to the IMAX theater too. There's the Jordans.
What movie's playing? Oh, it's
Apocalypse.
Transformers 24. All right.
Apocalypse then.
That was the apocalypse.
Wake up from the cryo tube. It's like, oh,
All right.
how did the world end up
Hey,
like
Davy
this?
Jones, welcome. All right, so that black line I just
Hey,
drew
Davy
around the city
Jones.
is the
wall.
wall.
All right.
Where's the front gate he came in?
Well, so the gate he came in is here.
Right there.
Okay.
The gate that Amanda tried to go to originally is here.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
that's
that.
the one.
Where?
On the bridge
It's,
at the top
on the
of
bridge,
the map.
the
The
north
top.
gate.
Oh, okay.
We'll call it the north gate for lack of a better term.
Did you guys win yet? Well, D won some. He won some money
I won $200.
at blackjack. This is the courthouse.
Okay, right next to the entrance.
Oh, so I walked right by it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys want to like put numbers on there or labels or whatever, you guys are welcome to do that. But this is Nashua Center.
How is there a lot of security around it?
Right
Do I
now,
need to-
not a ton. I mean, it's definitely like
What time is it again?
it's
nighttime,
evening.
right?
Yeah. Especially after going into the casino and playing blackjack. Were you guys just like hanging out while he was at the casino?
I think so.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much it. We're conversing amongst ourselves, partly trying to see who wins the bet, and partly like we're also brainstorming our own ideas over here.
Okay.
But I would say Amanda's a little concerned because she figured there would be either explosions or he would walk out, and the fact that like
Neither of those things
none
is
of that's
happening.
none of those happened, she's like, okay, we've already not gone to a plan. Because he was like, D walked up and said, "I'm gonna test the bubble," and then like
Never.
he decided just to go. He just got distracted as soon as he went in, and he's like, "Oh, it seems shiny lights. Let me go gamble." So, and Amanda did just ask him just now, like what he's doing. He's mapping out the thing. So I guess Amanda would ask D
I'm gonna put in another
again,
one of these.
mentally be like, okay, we're gonna map out, and then what's the plan? I'm assuming you're checking out the courthouse.
There,
Then we
I
come
put
up
in a
with a
second
plan.
"you are here" token to indicate where the rest of the party is.
Awesome,
Okay.
thank you.
That's good.
Okay, so
Where are the gun turrets? Do we know? Or are they visible?
there's some visible, yeah. I mean, they just kind of scatter all over. I'm not going to mark all of them. There's quite a lot of them.
So is it more than half a dozen?
Yes.
Okay. I imagine they line the wall at like
Yeah.
certain junctures.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
What?
5.
Uh-oh,
is
he's
here.
coming to roll 20 Oh, God, he
Holy
exists.
Yes, I exist.
Holy shit!
Hey, look at that.
Hero points. Let's talk hero
What,
points.
hero points for showing up?
That's
No.
no. I feel
He
like
deserves
we
none of them.
need none of them. Oh, sorry.
That is
I would've give you some,
That
but-
is Eric's call, not yours.
I'm just giving my strong opinion.
He convinced me otherwise. I would have gave you a hero point, but Tripper's like, no.
I am the voice of reason.
You have not
Sometimes.
once been the voice of reason.
Oh, yes, I have. Freak. Who's the one that
roll-
comes up with all the plans?
Roll deception,
But like
please.
blowing up the van with a possible ally inside?
That
Okay.
wasn't the plan. The plan was when we killed Demona and all of them in like 3 turns, and then Tim had to cheat. That was a plan.
Okay, so real quick,
And
let
we've
me
never
just
done a
catch
plan since.
let me just catch you up here, Matt.
Please.
All right, so here's what you know. The guys decided they were going to go out. The guys and ladies decided they were going to go out and they were going to investigate, try to find the cult that D is the default leader of. Okay.
The founder.
And at that point, well, he didn't actually found it. It was kind of founded by somebody else. So yeah. So he went ahead. They left to do that, and you said, you know what? I think I'm going to wait at the base a little while, and then you haven't heard really anything from them since. So that's that was yes, yeah. So it's now getting to be evening. That was like yesterday morning was the last time. Like at one point, if you were just kind of hanging out in the base, you saw Amanda come in, fiddle with the computer real quick, and then quickly leave again. But that's been about it. So you are currently at the
And
base.
how-
What?
How long has it been since Amanda was fiddling with the computer?
That was actually just about like 2 hours ago. For you.
Okay.
I don't know how Tim keeps all the timeline stuff straight. I would need diagrams.
He wings it.
God damn it.
I have a system, and I cannot explain it.
What
I
works
just-
for you, man? I'm just in awe of like, I don't know.
But anyway, so would you like to go and investigate what they're doing?
Yes, I am curious on what they are doing.
Okay, well, all of their doors, the last place it was opened is the roof of the hospital. So you can just kind of go there. So on this here map that you're looking
One
at.
quick question.
Yeah.
Actually, it wouldn't be the roof. It'd be the ground.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
We
'cause
drove
it was
the
the ground.
Humvee.
That's true.
But you would see the
Um,
Humvee, I would think.
Is there a log of all the places that the portal has been opened?
I mean, there are, but you'd have to do a technology check to actually, like, investigate the history.
He's checking our browser history.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to start investigating other people's browser history, that's going to be a technology check
Yeah, no. Okay. So,
on the iMac that runs this entire dimension.
I want to hear the iMac like startup sound. That's what I want to hear every time you like.
Does the entire planet just shake? Earthquake.
alright. So you said but the last one that was open seemed to be at the ground outside
near the hospital. Yeah.
So I'll go to the hospital, I guess. See if I can find them.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me... So you guys, so you show up, you fly around, you see the, or you walk around, you see the Humvee. How about you and everyone on the roof give me perception checks
Ooh,
to see if if either of you see each other.
I wouldn't even know who he is, so I don't even need to.
That's true.
Actually,
yeah.
Oh,
no.
that's
Would we have seen? Would I have seen him during the fight?
I don't believe so because he was in shadow form until after Demona died.
Got it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Gina.
Definitely sees him.
So I should still make one.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know.
No,
You've
you
never
don't.
met-
You have no idea who this is.
Yeah,
so
never mind.
Okay.
That would be even funnier if Coinless passes the perception check.
I know exactly who you are.
No, wait, yeah, because 5 was there
no, he
during
does
the
know.
fight. Yeah.
You
So,
were like
yeah,
in my
I know.
shadow.
Coinless should
Yeah.
do it.
Perception.
could do it.
Okay.
Matt, have you done it yet?
I'm trying to get my computer to catch up with what I'm trying to do.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. So Amanda and Gina see 5 looking like kind of wandering around down at the ground level.
Chirp, are you reusing the wrong sheet?
Tripper didn't
I'm
roll
sorry.
anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Amanda
I
would
was-
mentally talk to 5 and be
Sure.
like, "We're on the roof."
All right. And how tall is that?
Like 3
Oh, wait.
stories.
He can't fly.
No.
He can teleport. He has teleport
I don't-
powers now.
Yes,
Oh,
I have teleport powers.
It's like I was gonna be mentally. The stairs are over there.
I'll lift them up with my mind with my move object power. I'll lift them up to the roof.
There you go.
Can you lift a shadow though?
I don't know.
Well, he's not
I'm
in
not a
shadow
shadow
form.
right now.
So I take it 5 has rejoined us with the group.
Yeah. Now 5 is with the group.
So 5, let me catch up. D has successfully walked into Nashua Center, and we all placed a bet. All bets are closed right now, but we're trying to see if he gets out alive.
Amanda lost the
he's-
bet, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I contributed to the kitty. That's what I would like to call it as. I didn't lose. So,
Sus.
sus. That's right. And right now we're D is trying to get us some more information about the map and how Nashua Center looks.
You'll also notice 9 isn't there.
Yeah, 9 is not there.
Oh yes, and this is Demona.
Yeah.
Demona.
You may
5
recognize
Demona.
you'll recognize the gargoyle that you killed with the storm. Is standing there with them.
Come on, 5. Shadow batter. Shadow batter in the face.
No, 5 has more common sense than that. But I am going to ask why the gargoyle is here.
Gina, you want to answer that question?
I paid her.
She's
mean-
now a mercenary group has subcontracted to a mercenary group.
Yeah.
So
He's not wrong.
Yeah, she's
Was it
basically
really
looking.
as simple as just paying them off? Was the answer really that simple from the beginning?
No, let's
No.
not. We have made an agreement. We will not talk about the activities that you all did last time we met. So let's
Mhm.
just
Yeah,
let's.
Okay.
So we're moving forward, and she's now helping us out because Nashua's center wasn't very nice to her, and
Understandably.
she's let us know that there's a route to get in there safely,
Though
through the water system in the sewer system in the bottom.
Now, quick question.
Yes.
What happened to 9?
Ooh.
Temper tantrum.
Yeah, he's walking it off right now.
Okay, so he didn't die.
He didn't
No.
die. He's just
Okay.
9. He tends to pop off. He needs some time to cool down.
Yeah, Amanda let him. I sort of say Amanda let him live. You know.
She's,
I'm not sure how accurate.
she's like wink,
that is.
wink.
Yeah.
Wherever 9 is, he just like sneezes really hard.
All right.
I spell bullshit.
So, D, you have flown to the courthouse. There are there are definitely like some cards kicking around and everything. Like you can kind of tell pretty quickly that there's a lot of coordination happening between that and this building here, which is the one that I told you was a parking garage that got converted into a military base.
Okay.
Um,
Can I see inside the parking garage
parts of
as I
it.
fly by it?
Parts of it. A lot of it has been like closed off. And doesn't necessarily have windows. But like the bottom level still has some, the gaps there, and you can kind of see some military grade vehicles parked in there.
Ooh.
Where's the military grade vehicles parked?
In the parking garage. Here.
Yeah.
Ah.
I didn't show stream. This one, that building right there. Yeah. There's also a couple.
right.
There's also like a couple helicopters on the roof.
Helicopters.
Yeah.
D, are you communicating what you're seeing to us, or are we just kind of?
Yes.
Amanda would be like, they have helicopters. Do they look like they've been working in a while, or are they just kind of like decaying there?
I have to do a technology check for that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was a 2. Oh wow.
They look functional.
They look functional. So
Even by rolling a 2, I pass.
So we got to figure out where Price is. That's like one of our things we need to figure out, D. I think we should figure out where his residence is, because I'm guessing his office might be a little dangerous. Maybe not. I don't know. But I feel
You
like
would
we need to.
think that if we're in a post-apocalyptic world and he is the leader of a major trade route, he's going to have security no matter where he is.
Probably the biggest building.
That's probably true. It probably could be the biggest building, but yes. But I'm guessing that, like, I don't know. It's also the post-apocalypse. Maybe they feel very comfortable with their security of the wall, and they don't plan for it inside.
Well, there are guards walking back and forth around the courthouse.
Well, I just throw it out there as like the residence might be an easier way than busting through the courthouse, but because I'm also thinking during the daytime he's at the courthouse, at nighttime he's sleeping, and we probably want to address him while he's sleeping.
So, do we know how Demona got out of the courthouse? Was that established?
Yeah. Okay, so basically, actually, I'm gonna move this token.
Didn't she bash the guy who was holding her, or one of the guards and then just fumbled her way to the sewer?
Right, but I think he's asking like what door she came out of or where she came out of it or whatever.
Yeah, where she exited the courthouse, because she would have had to exit the courthouse at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She exited out this side.
Okay. I'll go to
Based
that
on
side.
like you're basing that on what you were shown of her memory and what things look
Right.
like out there.
Like the visual cues and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go to that side. Is there any like apparent damage to any of those doors?
No.
Yeah, we
Are
could
there-
like sneak in through that, couldn't we?
Are there windows?
Yeah.
And can I see inside of them? And are there like guards in any of those rooms?
Hold on a second. There are some windows, mostly on the second story. There's like some. You can't see anyone inside like those windows.
Okay.
At this time of day, it's mostly just kind of looks shut.
And like, if I'm kind of looking through the windows, can I see anything that looks like it's parent? It would be obvious that it would be like a mayor's office, or
Let me see here.
Anything with a labeling Commissioner Price?
it wouldn't be on the inside of the door because you'd be looking at the office from the inside of the office.
Are you
He
checking?
might have a name
Are
plaque
you
on it.
checking every side when you're looking for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time and do some really good reconnaissance,
He might have a name plaque on his desk or something on the wall.
which would again be facing away from a window.
Not necessarily. I've got windows that you can, if you're looking through, you can see stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. What the heck?
I didn't do it.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm looking at the building.
That's the problem.
I'm looking at the building on Google Street View, and someone is driving Dale Earnhardt's car in front of the city hall in the Google
Nice.
Street View.
They probably knew when the Google camera was coming by. They're like, "Yep, let's set up shop here."
Yes. Black number 3 got the whole got all the stickers on it. Anyway, yeah, but anyway, you'll find something that looks like a pretty important office, kind of on around the other side from where that exit was.
Okay.
There's like there's like a bank of 3 windows on the 3rd floor that all look like they're part of one big office.
And I'm guessing it's like it's empty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teleport through the window.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna take a look around
I gotta show you guys this.
the office. Is there a computer in the office?
No, there's not.
That's surprising. It's got helicopters, no computer. He's old-fashioned.
Are there any file cabinets?
Yes.
Are they locked?
Yeah. They are. I'm gonna post this picture in the online channel.
Oh, on Discord.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Maybe that's the mayor's car.
Maybe.
He's just a big fan.
Fan.
It's like
The
that's my
mayor's
parking
cars.
spot.
Dale Earnhardt. Why?
I mean, he was a big deal if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's just so random. In New Hampshire?
Yeah.
That's way less random, I think, than you realize for New
That's true
Hampshire.
too.
Yeah, New Hampshire.
I also, they're fairly. I would see them enjoying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a NASCAR track in New Hampshire.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, the Lee Raceway
Oh,
or
well,
Lee
there you go.
Speedway,
Is that
Yeah,
an
Oh,
NASCAR
that's
circuit?
what I know.
or it used to be.
Oh, okay.
Good thing I have some bobby pins in my inventory. I knew those would
boy.
When'd you get bobby pins?
Going full Fallout over here.
I looted them from somewhere.
Had them from like 5 years ago.
He was in the tank with the bobby pin.
It was like 5 weeks ago, but we found them somewhere, and I was like, those are going in my inventory just in case I need to pick some locks.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. They were in the backstage area at the high school after you killed that cult.
There we go.
Huh.
See? So people can't criticize me for like looting everything and taking everything like any RPG game.
That
I mean,
All right, well that's gonna be sleight of hand, is what's involved in picking locks.
oh boy.
fortunately, Dave invested 40 points into dexterity, so he's got that. Oh wait,
Uh-oh.
Ugh, that's not gonna do it.
All right, I'm going to use a hero point.
by the way, I
Dang
think
it.
that's the first legitimate sleight of hand roll in this game.
That's true. I think that
You
is
get
the
it.
first time.
You get an achievement for that.
There we go.
There you go. That'll
Oh.
do it.
Rolled 19. Jeez.
Yeah.
Why? You need to roll that at the casino.
Okay, so yeah, so you get you're gonna get in there. It's got records. A lot of it is just like meetings, like meeting agendas and minutes. Some of it is stuff like bylaws of Nashua Center and personnel files and stuff like that. Is there
Okay.
anything in particular that you're looking for?
I was looking for anything that would either have his personal address on it or anything to do with the power systems.
Okay. You don't really see anything that has to do with power systems. The personnel files here are very rudimentary. Like, this is not where HR keeps the detailed personnel files. It's basically more like organizational charts than actual files on people.
Question.
Yeah, so you have an idea
Well-
of who does what. You do know, however, you're going to
D, are
learn.
you communicating all this? Sorry about that, Tim.
That's all right.
What, Eric?
Are you communicating all this back to us?
I am communicating anything that Jim says.
Okay.
Okay.
You will learn that Commissioner Price is named Donald.
Donald Price.
Donald Price.
Who's the second in command? D. Is it obvious from the org chart who's the second in command?
who the lieutenant governor is,
Right.
or mayor.
Whatever they're calling themselves. Deputy commissioner. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. That would be Benedict Hahn. Hahn.
So any files on him?
I mean, what you have here is basically just, what he does.
Is his title deputy commissioner?
Yeah.
Or is it okay?
So is it just the commissioner, or is it like a council? What's the
there is
organization?
There is a council. There is a city council.
I'll take note of those names.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me. But...
Okay.
How many people are there
6.
on the 6 on the council?
Can I tell if these are like elected officials or if they just like assumed power?
Not from that paperwork.
Okay. All right.
But it's clear that the commissioner is like the chairman or the one that runs.
Yeah. So
So you learn
on the org chart, what you're going to see is basically the city council does a lot of the legislative stuff, and the councilor can the councilor has a role with the city council, but isn't like in charge of it. Most of his stuff, the stuff that's under the commissioner, is things like public, Department of Public Works, security, a lot of it, kind of the stuff making all of the things work. It's a very executive branch type of position.
Hey D, do we know if Commissioner Price is also has his doctorate in something?
I'll look at the walls to see if there are any degrees.
There are not.
What is on the walls?
It's surprisingly bare. He has a very Spartan office. There's like a couple. There's like an award that was given to him for like service to the city. That's like 3 years old. And that's about it. There really isn't much to indicate.
Okay, there's no like maps or anything.
Right.
It's Commissioner Price's first name. I would assume we can see that in the chart.
Donald.
Yeah.
Donald.
Thank you.
Are there
Matt.
any like? Oh,
Yes.
Was that a ring on your ring finger?
Yes.
Is that like some kind of official ring? That's definitely the official ring
Not
finger.
official, no.
Okay.
It's not an official ring.
Okay, we haven't heard from you in a while, so I was like, did you get married and didn't tell us?
They
I'm
went to
planning on
Vegas.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Anyway, now that I've called you out for that on stream.
It's fine.
Are there any like keys lying around or like key cards or anything like that?
passcodes under the keyboard.
There's no computer.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe passcodes to like a room or something.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
If I rifle through his desk drawers, is there anything?
That's another sleight of hand check to pick those locks.
Oh my
Go.
god.
Whoop.
Another hero point.
Just throwing them away like crazy.
Oh,
No, that's a 20.
that's like the
20,
no.
right?
That's
10
I
or
thought.
below.
Well, I'll let
Yeah,
Tim.
that's true.
Is it Templar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo, saved by the rules.
No.
But
Seriously.
20 is not enough for that one, for the desk.
Ooh,
Powerful
He's got a-
locks.
he's got a combo.
I'll ask Hank if he has any magic.
Let me see.
Can
Can
he
he
like?
shrink?
Can
he
he
shrink down to the
transmute
can he-
the lock into something else
If I was there, I could.
temporarily?
That is
It'd
true.
be a golden lock.
I mean, he can change he can change the shape of things. And by the way, I closed the file cabinet and relocked it.
Mm. Are there any pictures of like his family or any personal objects in there?
Nope. There are not. Let me see here.
Amanda would ask
He
5.
doesn't have
So when
anything
it's
specific. Go ahead.
5, when it's nighttime in your shadow form, can you just walk around anywhere? Is that a thing?
Kind of.
Okay.
Because it's not just shadows, it's darkness as well.
Mm.
So like at nighttime, you just
I'm
go
the
where you want.
ultimate stealth.
Oh, okay.
I'm the ultimate ninja.
The
At night.
ultimate.
Oh, okay.
The ultimate.
Ultimate.
Hey T,
I'm
do you
the
want more
ninja you
company
never
in
heard
there?
of.
Should we send 5 in to help you, D?
All right. Hank is going to change himself into a
Into a key?
into one of those lockpick tools.
Okay.
So you
That's a
can
clever trick.
try again, and take a. You're gonna get a
+7.
plus. You're gonna get a +5 on the check.
Let's see how bad this is. Nope.
Gosh darn it.
Ooh.
I think you should have done less in intelligence and more sleight of hand.
Well, see, he had put points into Dex, and then Eric called him out on it, and
That's
right.
You can put the points back in. I know.
Somebody gave me shit about it.
Now we know who to blame.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
see
If,
that?
how about instead of just saying you're gonna wing it, you tell us your plan, and then I would have been like, oh, that would make sense. Every time I've asked you like, what's the plan 3 times, you're like, I'm winging it. Well, welcome to winging it, buddy. This is what winging it looks like. It looks like a 9.
Nine's not here.
So
Nine's currently having a barbecue somewhere.
clearly. Hey D, you want us to send 5 in? I think he's really good at nighttime during the shadows, so I don't know if he'd be helping you out.
Does
It
he have
sounds
sleight
like
of hand?
you're rattling a lock a lot over there and getting no luck.
He can try.
I have some sleight of hand.
Here, can I do
So Hank didn't have anything that might.
let's see.
Well, Hank became the pick, so I don't know. I'm just thinking 5 might be able to like shadow his way through the drawer or something. I don't know.
I've been here for a couple sessions now, and I have to say, this seems to be the most difficult challenge I've seen in the case.
This desk.
I love. Yeah, you're right. We've been able to portal, make like all these things,
Huh.
and this this desk lock
Multiple
is kicking our
hero
ass right
points.
now. It's like,
Why not just like make one of the lockpick guns?
I was just gonna say I was thinking that, but I was like, I don't know if I have parts to do that. I mean, I have the bobby pins.
I love. It'd be funny if Amanda just walks in and just like yanks the drawer really hard and it opens up.
Yeah, then they'll know that we were there.
did you-
I'm trying to
did
do
you-
this without them knowing.
Is there like a key in the room, maybe?
There's not one that
In a
you
book?
can see anywhere.
It's like a bookshelf.
What kind of
There is a bookshelf.
lock is it?
Always check the bookshelf.
Well, I looked around to see if there were keys. I did say.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if Amanda got in there, she could telekinetically just move the locking mechanism, right?
long as she knows how to do it.
Yeah,
It's not just a matter of
the
twisting.
tricky
it's a
part
matter
is
of
all the fine details of the teeth.
all the pins. Yes.
Picking locks isn't that hard, guys.
No, I know.
Says the guy
But-
who's failed to check.
But what
Yeah,
I'm
but-
saying is,
Fair point.
but I'm
Fair
saying
point.
is, if you're trying to pick a lock with your mind and can't see the pins or feel
Yeah,
the
that's
pins, like,
Hmm.
I mean, I could. I guess I could.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was about to say, like, you don't need to with the key.
I mean, if the desk is like, is it wood or?
Anyway, continue.
no, it's metal. It's a metal.
Okay,
desk.
it's metal. It's just like if it's like wood, you could just like cut a hole in it or something.
Again,
Yeah. Can you like cut it with like a? Do you have like something sharp to cut
that
the?
will be very obvious.
That would be
I-
obvious
Purpose.
that I was in here.
Oh.
I mean,
yeah, I guess we could bust the lock, but
We're trying to be stealthy.
If we get Gina in there, they can just fix it.
I have a gun muzzle. I can make a bump lock.
oh my, you're gonna take your gun muzzle and make
That won't
I
work. Mark.
I have a spare gun muzzle in my inventory that I was
Alright.
going to do something with, and I never did.
I mean, to be fair, if you just like
I mean, it's a strength check.
roll above like 10, yeah, all of your sleight of hand checks on this desk so far have been like 2s and 3s.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll try again.
Well, maybe.
Oh,
That was critical fail.
Oh no!
No,
Oh,
I'm using a hero
no.
point for that.
oh no!
Gosh.
Goodness. You imagine how bad that would have been for Hank?
Yeah, I know.
Broke
Hank
Hank.
is incapacitated due to the muffed slave hand.
12.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, plus
this
your 5 is
desk.
17.
I mean, send in 5. That's what I let him try. You're not one with the dice right now.
My
It's
dice
just-
are my dice
Yeah,
rolls are
it's-
awful.
I would toss that die. That's what you. Amanda would be like 5. Just go in and meet up with D and help
And
him
that's
out.
the thing. I don't have any other skills that will. Can I make the desk a favored foe?
It is my nemesis.
It's
I
my
will
now.
defeat
It's
you.
my new nemesis.
Oh.
That's too funny.
You know what it
Um,
is, though, Dave? This desk was made by the lizard people.
Damn it.
damn lizard people.
It's all connected.
Yeah, Amanda would have told 5 just like head on in and help D. Clearly, the desk is kicking his ass right now.
I don't know how.
All I hear is D frustrated over this. Like, son
So-
of a bitch! Won't you open?
Okay, while I'm waiting for 5, I'm gonna make sure that the door isn't alarmed and the windows aren't alarmed.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You teleported in.
Yeah, so
I teleported in. I
technology-
mean, he can teleport in as well, but
you haven't turned any
I'm
lights
gonna
on.
do the same thing.
huh?
You haven't turned
I'm
any
just
lights
gonna
on. Have you?
teleport in.
Yeah,
No.
Okay.
yeah. So 5 will go in, teleport, easy peasy. Roll better than if you
Yeah.
try your luck at the lock.
All right. So let's see here.
All right.
Oh my
First try.
God.
That'll do.
Amanda's like, how's it going in there?
All right, you
Like,
pop it open.
whoa! You have 19 sleight of hand?
No, that was 19 on the die.
19 on. Oh, 19
No.
on die 6. I'm sorry. I'm like, you have a 19 dex bonus?
But yeah, no, that was 19 on the die. 25
So
plus 5 is 30.
plus 5 for Hank. So
Yeah, so you get it open, and once you pop it open, the lockpick in your hand turns into Hank.
What I want to know is how is he holding Hank now?
By like the legs.
Okay, that's good. That's not awkward.
That's why you got a plus. That's why you got a plus 5 is that your lockpick could actually see the pins.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
I'll apologize to Hank.
Yeah,
It's just not my night. All my luck was at the tables.
there you go. Okay, so you pop that open. It's one of those ones where like you pop open the middle drawer, and then the other drawers will open. But you have to unlock that middle drawer first. So having gotten that, you can now open the other drawers.
All right. I will look through the drawers. What do we see?
Okay. You see actually a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, the main drawer, like in the center there, is mostly just normal stuff.
Tim's just gonna read off what's in his drawer.
Yeah.
It's
This is my desk
eraser,
drawer over here.
sharpener.
But yeah, there's the normal stuff that's like pens
Sharpie.
and erasers and all that garbage, in kind of the big center drawer. There are various papers. A lot of them, like there are 2 whole drawers that are nothing but blank forms.
Okay.
Like, apparently he fills out form T40 a lot because he's got like 50 of them in here that are blank.
What is T40? Is it anything of interest?
It's a what's it call it? It's reimbursement
Okay.
form.
Does he have a stamper?
Yeah, he
auto
does have a
signature.
stamper. Yeah,
Like-
he has one of them.
How is his desk? Is everything like organized neatly, or is it kind of just like strewn in there?
No, yeah, everything is pretty neatly organized. Give me
Okay, Yep.
You can give me an investigation check while you're digging through it. Okay.
So you should stamp a couple of those T40 forms and leave it blank. That would be like carte blanche orders. Be like, just in case we get caught, we'd be like, we can do what we want. We have it signed.
For reimbursement, we can do what we want.
That's right. Well, your casino habit might be coming handy. No. It's on the government dime.
Yeah. Okay. You are going to find a couple things of note with that check. One of the drawers has a false back, and another one has a button hidden in it.
Can I tell where the wires are going to?
No, they're just kind of in the desk.
And I can't crawl under the desk and see anything. It's not like going into the floor or anything.
Not anywhere that you can see.
I'm waiting for Amanda to see a big light, bright explosion from across the way. Oh, that didn't go well.
Is it a red button?
It's got to be a red button. There's no other choice.
Sure.
Always.
Guys, there's a button in here.
Did
Do
you
you
press
want
it?
me to push? Do you think I pushed it? Do you think I would have told you? Like, there's a button here if I already pushed it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 buttons. There's not
Oh,
one
2
I
button.
would
buttons.
say don't.
And they're not labeled. There's no labels on them.
Nope.
They're
So
both
there's that-
they look the same.
Yeah.
There's a hidden compartment
I'm
and
thinking one might be that one a lot.
right?
What, Eric?
There's a hidden compartment and 2 buttons.
Yeah.
And the buttons were in the hidden compartment. Okay.
No.
No.
No,
Oh,
the
they're
hidden
next to it?
compartment was in a different drawer.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna. What was in the hidden compartment again? I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to actually pick the lock on that one as well.
Ah, let 5 do it. Let 5 do it. Step aside.
I seriously, I don't think I've rolled above like a 10 besides my. No, I don't think I've rolled above a 10 yet tonight.
Just
You
be glad it's not
you rolled a
combat.
19
It's
on
just
that
a
one
lock.
sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. Well,
And you roll, yeah.
22?
No, that's not gonna do it.
Oof.
Damn.
oh my god. All right. Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Oh.
Daddy's
That
got
was
his
a
flip flops.
2.
That's all he's got.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. What even?
All right,
is this?
Gina, you're up. I don't know.
You can keep attempting things or trying to figure stuff out. I'll tell you right now, your DC is 30. I'm gonna go refill my tea.
30.
DC is
30.
30. I gotta roll.
Ideas? Options? I don't know.
Explosions are off the table.
I gotta
Stop.
roll like a what? I don't even know what that is. I can't add. 23. I need to roll
I
an
have to get a
18.
nat 20 in order to succeed.
I need
that
to
as
roll
far
an
as I know.
18.
Good Lord above.
Yeah, but you already rolled, and I don't know how many times you're allowed to re-roll it.
He said we could try it as many times as we wanted to. And he was going to get a cup of tea.
But after a certain amount of rolls, he's going to throw a
I feel like if we keep going, yeah, something's definitely gonna happen.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, eventually, odds of probability says you will get this eventually. But
Nope.
wait,
Oh
Nope.
Lord.
4
I imagine
hours
at this point,
later.
Steven's just fallen asleep on the betting table.
Oh my god. Why can't I roll?
Hey, Steven, what's your dex? You think you're gonna be good at finding a hidden compartment or no?
Let's see.
What's your sleight of hand at?
Sleight of hand, probably
Because
not
apparently
that
this session's
good.
all about sleight of hand. Like in.
I have 0 modifiers.
Okay. Gina, what do you think? Oh, Gina's coming in there. Wait,
No, I just wanted to roll sleight of hand just to see where I stood.
Amanda would be asked to Gina. Gina, you have any way to help him out?
Almost 28. That would have been 28.
I have a few feeling that you guys are gonna get burned. I don't know. He's gonna come
like-
back and be like scrolling for an hour.
Some sort of like contraction
Here it
is
is.
gonna go off.
25. Plus 5. 30.
Wonder how many degrees of failure.
We rolled quite. We
know.
tried quite a bit, but I actually did hit it. Finally.
This has been an absolute cluster.
You've ruined all our builds, Tim. All of them.
All
You've crippled us. The whole team.
I finally made it after all those rolls. Poor
Alright.
Hank.
Whew, he's had a big day.
I should have just been like, oh wait, I couldn't. No,
Yeah.
I couldn't even take 20. Could I?
Yeah.
I think
Alright.
Hank feels violated.
Yeah,
How
I
much
was
of a
gonna
time
say.
lapse happens?
I was gonna say when he turns back, he's gonna say, next time you use me that much, you better buy dinner first.
Well
right.
played. Well played.
So
I can give him a ration.
all
Well,
right.
that size of that beef jerky size would be that'll be a week's worth of food. So
Oh, okay, you find 4 things in there. One appears to be a key card. It doesn't have any picture or identification on it, but it has like the barcode and the stripe. You find a key. And you find 2 handheld electronic devices. One of them has a screen, a D-pad, a enter button, and a back button. And the other one just has a bunch of buttons that aren't really labeled. One button is
Lord.
noticeably larger than the others on that one.
why would you keep a remote in your secret compartment or a pager? I don't know. What is that?
Can I open up those remote thingies and take a look at the circuit boards so I can and determine what it does.
All right, that'd be a technology check.
Technology check.
Ooh, Dave, your dice are not working for you today.
Nope, they
What
are
the
not.
hell?
That's a 3.
If we were playing in person, I would physically take the dice from your hand and be like, "I'm sorry, I need to toss this. This is gone."
This goes to the dice jail. All right, yeah. So, yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't really seem like they do anything that you're particularly accustomed to seeing.
I mean, I could take them and risk them finding them missing. They won't know that we took them.
Right.
Well, how often do you think he checks his secret compartment? Probably doesn't. Seems like it'd be kind of a hassle to check it.
That they're there for a reason, obviously, and that he probably uses them on a regular basis.
He discovers it's missing. He has to kill everyone in town to make sure his secret doesn't get out.
Ooh, maybe.
Leave him.
Self-solving problem.
There we go. Yeah.
We can leave a post-it in the. We could take those things and leave a post-it implicating somebody else. Be like, P.S. from your friends, from LOL. And have them have them duke it out.
We can put a T40 form in the locked. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna leave a stamped T40 form in the locked hidden drawer.
Why? What's the rationale for this?
No.
I say you throw people under the bus.
Hold on a second.
You throw somebody under the bus.
The one with now talking about Nashua as a whole. Didn't someone at some point say that they had a way to track the mutants?
That was probably the implants.
Right?
It was the implants because we were able to get in. We were able to get it into Nashua Center.
Wait, Gino,
So
are you in this building?
No, he was just rolling this to be funny while you were gone.
Okay.
Yes, Gina was trying to lockpick with her teeth.
Well, she probably would have done just as good as everybody else there. Like,
Yeah.
they're all like using their nose or something over there. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, I mean, can she even roll sleight of hand?
Yeah. She uses her telepathy.
Sleight of her mind.
Nice.
Sleight of mind.
And I will tell Hank that I'll buy him dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. So Oh, do you know what? Should I fill it out? Pay to the order of the general.
Sure.
If you want.
And how much?
Why not?
Do we want to? What amount of money do we want him to owe the general?
What? What do you mean pay to the order of? Oh, like you're gonna like withdraw money?
I'm gonna properly fill out a reimbursement form.
Yeah.
But
So
there's going to be a certain amount of money.
This
feel
is
like the
money
general-
that's been spent.
Is there any
feel
like
the general would be much bigger of a character than to break through someone's desk, and unless he was sending some type of message, a bigger message, than I'm just stealing some of your money.
make like
I'm
a
gonna-
fake anagram or something?
I'm going to fill it out for $1,337.
Okay.
Steven's totally on board with like just making the general's life as horrible as possible.
Pay
I'd like an embarrassing secret like medical bills.
I don't know. It's like the general
you
leaving
know,
a parking ticket in my mind. I feel like
put-
this is like
yep.
sign the
Payable
general.
to
like,
the
okay.
general for
Sure.
the amount of 1,337.
Yeah.
Elite.
Yeah, Leet.
Stamp it. Fold it in half. Put it in the hidden drawer. Lock it back up.
Or leave a note that says error 404, device not found.
Now,
Did you
are
know the general's handwriting style? Like, was there any previous documents to reference, or?
Are,
No,
is
I'm
there...
going to do it in just block lettering.
Yeah. So you're just taking the handheld devices?
And the key card. We're taking everything out of that.
Okay.
The key, the key card. And I'll lock it back up. And close that drawer. Or did we look at the rest of the drawers? We have the drawer with the 2 buttons.
Yeah. Everything else is pretty standard for what you would expect. Like one of them just has snacks. It's pretty straightforward stuff that you would expect.
What kind of snacks?
Salty mostly.
Don't eat Cheetos, you invisible nut. They're gonna
I'll ask
see your
Pink if
detect
he
your
wants
Cheeto
any,
hands.
and if he wants some snacks.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I will put prices
Matt.
snacks in my inventory for Hank.
Matt, is there some way you can fix your face? There you go. Thank you. All right.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with my face?
Wow, that was a shot.
Wow.
That was just like a sucker punch of a shot too. Like, what? Oh. Damn.
Hey,
All right.
Tim, that's the kind of thing I say. Come on.
Do the buttons unscrew from the desk?
What are you doing?
I mean, there's. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta fix one of the knobs on my guitar. On my bass. Anyway, there's like the housing, there's like the ring housing that sticks out through that screws
Yep.
in. Yeah.
Can I do that and see? Can I unscrew the housing and see if I can tell what the buttons do?
Oh Jesus!
All right. Yeah, you can.
Why?
Unscrew them.
That was a 4. My God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dave, you're having a horrible night rolling. You're like, let me screw the button.
Yeah.
Like, this
For
is
each
bad.
of them, you see 2 wires that go out. Kind of in the desk. They're
Are they just white
embedded
and
in the
black?
desk.
Or are they red and black?
Yeah.
Cut them.
Is that
Cut
just? It's red and black the normal colors. For,
I mean, sure. I don't know.
They're usually like if
I
they're
don't
electrical.
I don't do wiring because
If they're electrical,
everything's
they'll
color-coded.
typically be white, black, and green. If they're like electronic or, low
Low voltage.
voltage, they'd be like red and black.
What about the classic blue wire for like bomb defusal?
Cut it. Cut it.
Classic. The blue wire.
Feel like it's bomb defusal guide.
Oh, okay, so
5
here's the
wires.
question we
Cut,
must ask.
cut the yellow wire.
Red wire.
Here's the question we got to ask though: are they actually black and white, or is it just Tim's interpretation?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what colors they are. I don't know
This is
what
why
color
Tim's
any
not. This is
wires
not.
are.
So
So like
where are you
your
going
light,
with this,
your
Dee?
light
What are you
switch
trying to do?
would be
All of the
white, black,
characters
and green.
are-
Because
Okay.
you're gonna have live, neutral, and ground.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can make wires any color you want. Like I don't know. Like I feel like this is very loosely based on. Like I wouldn't make any presumptions off what color wires someone used for under the desk.
Are they thick wires or are they thin wires? Like,
Oh, okay. I mean, I
They're
don't know what
thin.
that tells you either.
okay,
What's that telling you?
that they're most likely not carrying high voltage power.
It's a
So
button.
the-
Why would a button have a high voltage feed churning through it? Under the desk? There's a button under the desk that's got like high voltage.
You're
Or am I
really bad at
misunderstanding
this.
where
is
this
like
is?
the nuke
If it
button
was like
room.
a switch for like something that is powered, it's usually going to
A
be
silent
a
alarm.
thicker wire.
So, I mean, you only got a
So-
few options. You either hit the button, or you cut the wire, or you leave it the hell alone. Like, that's, like,
Yeah, realistically,
So-
unless you're going to take the time to trace the wires and dismantle the desk to do it, like
It's on the radio or okay?
those are realistically
really your
only
options.
Yeah.
what
I'm
are you
not
trying to
gonna-
accomplish? I mean, maybe.
Well,
I just don't understand your train of thought.
This was in a locked drawer. This was like the top drawer or like a middle drawer.
It was a side drawer. One of the sides
A
had
side
the
drawer, okay.
compartment, and the other
I
side
mean,
had.
I guarantee you, one of those buttons is a panic button. It's got one of those have to be a panic button of some sort.
but a panic button wouldn't be inside a drawer. A panic button would typically
Yes, it
be
would.
under like the desk, like an alarm. Because
I could put
if
it under
you're-
a drawer because if
if
someone's forcing you to pull stuff out of your drawer, you want something discreet.
Yeah, but if
anyways,
someone's
I'm
just
thinking-
pointing a gun at you in your office, you're not going to go to open up a drawer and then hit a button. You'd
I
be
don't know.
dead
I think
before that. That's why panic buttons are usually in a concealed, easily accessible location.
All right.
You know,
Like-
like if like a
What
security
buttons do you
alarm
think
in
they
like
do? What
in
do
a
you think they
shop
do?
isn't going to be in a drawer. It's just going to be underneath the counter.
Someone breaks in. Hang on, please let me unlock my drawer before you shoot me in the face.
Right.
So what are you looking to have it do?
So I'm thinking that it's not going to be like an alarm button because, you know, if I push this button, I don't think guards are going to come storming in. And if they do, they're not going to see anything anyways because we're invisible. So I say let's push the button. What do you say, guys?
Push the
Oh
button.
boy.
Ooh. Button pushing is fun. Steven's very conflicted. We should flip a coin. Heads, tails.
To push or not push?
Yes, to push or not to push.
I mean, you can just
That
roll.
is-
You can roll a 1d2 if you want. /R space 1d2. That's functionally flipping a coin. You just have to decide what each number means, just like you would with a coin.
Okay. High we push the buttons. Low we don't.
Okay, so 1 no, 2 yes.
Yes. Correct.
That is correct.
Who's typing it? Who's rolling?
Yes. Should I do that or?
Yeah, go
someone
ahead,
else?
Coinless. That was your idea.
Okay.
Go
You
ahead, roll.
suggested
Okay. So what was it? The command again?
/R space 1d2.
/R space 1d2. 2 is a yes, 1 is a no. Let's go. 2 is a
Alright.
yes.
Oh god. Here we go.
Okay.
Press the button.
All right, there are two buttons you may recall. Are you pushing the one on the left or the one on the right?
Flip a coin.
One is
Okay.
left, two
One
is
is
right.
left.
There we go.
Okay. R slash.
No, it's /R space 1d2.
Space. 1d2.
It's not
Got
ready.
my-
All right.
One.
We're gonna push the one
First
on the
one.
left.
Left button. Press.
Okay.
We all die.
You push the button.
Holding a 1d2.
Well, it's
We're flipping a coin.
high-low.
Positive,
High-low.
negative.
What happened since I've been gone?
We're pushing
pushing
the button.
We
Oh my
decided
God,
To
seriously?
let the
We
dice,
decided-
the die decide whether or not we were pushing the button. It
And
said
then-
yes, and then it the second roll was we are pushing the left button.
Okay.
Oh my God. I've been gone for like a minute. And what happened? I am
So if-
Groot? I am Groot? I'm like,
a-
what? God damn
If
it.
a guard comes in, they're gonna see shadow. They're just gonna see a shadow, and I'm gonna be Hank and I are invisible.
Yep. We'll have to
Oh
go
my
back.
God.
Yeah,
This
I
is
go back to
ridiculously-
yeah.
What's the best case scenario of that button doing? You think it's gonna pay out like a slot machine? What do you think is gonna happen?
Find out.
All right. So you push the button.
Will we see
You push the button. For a moment, nothing happens, and then you start seeing like flashlights in the hallway. And yeah,
I'm
like,
waiting for the metal grates to come slamming down on all the doors and windows.
yeah,
Just like a mass light switch.
Can I push the right button quickly?
You can if you like.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Everybody make a fortitude save.
Wait, everybody?
Everyone that's in that room, make a fortitude
Okay.
save.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh, what did you
oh, it's gonna be good.
This is what happens when
Oh.
you break from the dice flip. Should have stayed
Oh.
through 05.
Oh.
Okay.
Rescue party. We're gonna need a rescue party.
You might want to
Man down.
re-roll that.
Man down.
do? Yep.
You might want to spend a
Hero point.
hero point.
Yeah. Yep. It's a hero point time.
It's a hero point time.
So let's try this again.
Okay,
I'm sure.
14.
Okay.
Okay, did the right one.
Jesus, guys.
Cool.
Is that high enough?
All right.
Probably not. It's probably a ridiculous DC.
None of you are invisible anymore.
What about was 5 in shadow form? Like what happened there?
Oh no, you probably flipped on the whole the defense
Yeah,
screen.
I had
That's
melted
what you
into
did.
the
Oh my god.
shadows. Was it like as you pressed it? Because like something told me something was gonna happen.
Oh.
Can I
I'm
cast
still
an
curious
illusion
what the
around
first
us?
button does.
So wait, are they still able to? Are you still able to fly? Are all your being powers gone, or is it just invisibility?
Yeah. So yeah, any powers that you had active at the time just turned off.
Oh
Okay.
wow!
I cast an illusion around us.
All right, give me a fortitude save.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You
Hero
do
point?
not, in fact. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hero point. What's that? The 5th one you've burnt tonight?
I think it's my 4th.
As that happens, can I press the button on the right again?
Okay.
Power dancing.
There we go.
Hey!
That was a crit too. Yeah.
That was a 20.
All right. Nice. Yeah, you create the illusion. The doors fly open. 3 guards come in, flashlights, guns drawn, looking around. They start to investigate the room.
I will hover us above or
How
can I
high
pick
is the ceiling?
Oh, it's not very high. It's like a 8-foot ceiling.
but enough to be above their head if we're prone?
you
Yes.
Spider-Manning the top of the ceiling of the wall kind of deal, like.
Yes, I am. Because remember, I'm invisible to all senses except for touch.
Right.
So
But 5 can't fly.
Well, 5
How's
did hit the
5
button
gonna get on
again.
the ceiling?
So what are
Okay.
you gonna do, 5?
Melt into the shadow of the desk.
Okay, you are able to do that. Okay, so they're gonna investigate. They're gonna scour the office.
Amanda's asking mentally, "How's it going?"
I can't talk right now because
How's it going?
You could use the mind link. You can use
It's
the mind
mental.
link chat.
It's mental.
Oh yeah,
You're
the
not
mental
answering
chat.
your own thoughts.
kind of busy.
Why are you busy?
D won't respond.
They're gonna spend a couple minutes kind of searching everywhere. They're not really gonna find anything. They are gonna find that the drawers are hanging open, and they're gonna close those. But after a couple minutes of that, they're gonna leave.
Well, we know what the buttons do now.
Yes, we do.
So essentially, they shut down your powers temporarily.
One of them did. The
So
other was a
those-
silent alarm, like I said it was.
those
I was gone for 1 minute.
those drawers are still unlocked. Correct?
Type.
Yeah.
Loud type.
So I'm going to open up the drawer with the buttons again,
Okay.
What?
and I am going to snip those wires.
Good man. Good man.
What's the value in snipping them?
So
in case we have to confront Price in his office,
he can't
He
pull
can't
that
use
against
them?
us.
I feel like that opportunity is flown out
And
the
I
window.
will.
Yeah,
I will
same. Thank you. I was also like, yeah, I don't know if
They
like,
don't
he's...
know it's us, though. All right.
Are they
So
gonna
I will
think the
snip
general
it
did
to
all
the
that?
point where they would have to. They would have to disassemble the desk to reconnect the wires.
Right, but why would he come back to an office that he's known has been broken into? Like, it's now like, if I was an elected official and someone broke into my office, I would imagine that I can't trust that office anymore.
We'll find out. He might be
Okay.
stupid. So I do that to both buttons,
Okay.
and I reassemble them. No point in trying to relock the desk. Did they
Wait,
find?
quick
Did they
question.
find the note from the general, by the way, or did they not know about the hidden?
Yeah. I assumed that you closed that drawer after you did that.
Yeah, I closed that one and I locked it, relocked it.
Okay.
D, answer me one question. If mutants can't get into Nashua, why does he have a button that deactivates their powers?
We don't know that. Maybe he has figured out how to remove the chips out of some, or maybe this was there before they created the barrier.
What I'm thinking is that one of the devices that was in that secret compartment may be able to track the chips.
I mean, now that the guards are out, we can power on one of those devices.
Okay. Which one?
I would say the one with the screen.
All right.
Both of them have. I thought both of them had screens.
No, just the one.
Okay, the one with the D-pad and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that, I guess.
All right. It turns on and then it is awaiting input.
I will put in a question. Question.
what are you doing?
Well,
Okay.
there's not a keypad on it. There's literally just the D-pad, an enter and a back.
I wonder if the other device is the input device.
Possibly.
Input for what?
Oh wait. Does the key card do anything? Can I?
There's no
Use the key
there's no
card?
place to put the key card in.
Amanda's like, the key card's probably for the hub lady's room to get in there.
Probably, but
Well,
could
I
have
don't
been
know.
some kind of PIV card.
Demora stumbled in there, so maybe it's not that secure. Check it for GPS devices on those devices. Can you take it with you without being tracked?
I opened them and Tim said that I didn't see anything that I was familiar with. I did crack them open.
So it's safe to say there is no tracking devices on there. Just because you said track, that's a question.
I don't know if there's a tracking device in there because Tim said that I did not recognize any of the technology in it. So I can't safely assume that there's not a tracking device in it. I mean,
Yes, but most of their tracking only works in this dimension.
true.
Well, we hope so.
And just like mess around with the D-pad and see if it does anything.
This is terrifying.
I could, or
Like,
I
this is the
could.
worst.
Up,
I
down,
mean,
down,
I
left,
could
right, left,
power
right.
it off and bring it to our base and try to figure out what it does. Like, we don't have to resolve what's in Nashua Center tonight or right now.
It might have a proximity thing, like as in it goes out of transmittal range and something bad happens. I don't know what you guys plan. Your winging it plans just make like.
I mean, you guys can
Jim-
like, hey, maybe we should leave and figure this out.
Oh,
Could.
that
Like
would
you
be a
guys
good
can
idea.
talk. You guys are talking to D.
Right. I
Right.
just kind of like I left them alone for 1 minute, and then we're pressing 2 buttons. Clearly, I don't know what was
Hey,
the drill
I-
down for
I mean,
that.
if this
Like,
is a downward spiral, we can just go full on raid mode.
I did.
Call
I
in the
did
call.
ask the group if they wanted to, and it was like, let's flip a coin. So That's-
I followed the coin. You're the one that went rogue and hit the other button.
that is true.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Gotcha
true.
there.
I do as the coin decides.
Yeah.
It's Two-Face.
That is true.
let's
I say
what's the goal here, guys? The goal here is to confront Price and talk and figure out how he's implicated to the tanks and the mutants, and the second part is to free Hub Lady. Those are the 2 goals. How does this
Well,
relate
we
to
could
either one of those?
Kidnap Price, if that's a default now or a fallback, and storm in. It's not exactly what a character would say, but it's a theory.
I say wait for him to show up. Dave, D can just like grab him, teleport out, and we'll lock him in our.
I
Jail.
can't grab him.
Well, between
'Cause
you,
that-
5, and Hank, you can.
That requires an unarmed combat check.
So,
Can you
Portal and push him through it.
hit him with the butt of your gun or something? Does that count?
That requires
Yes, you'll have to do a check.
a
But
fighting check.
is it better or
Yeah.
worse than your
Just knock him
sleight of
out.
hand check?
I can knock him out with my bat.
My fighting
Excellent.
check
Excellent.
is significantly worse than my sleight of hand.
That's pretty bad.
Well, you could just talk to the man too. Just throwing it out there. Like
I think you're talking to the wrong group here.
that's right. Well, I
No,
would say
because
at the very
I'm
least,
gonna
how do you...
appear out of thin air, and then they're going to change their defenses.
Why don't you
because-
just spy on him?
I could, I guess, but am I gonna
Just-
stay here all night?
Yeah, just follow him.
Are you guys gonna stay at the hospital roof all night?
on a side
Well,
note,
yeah, we'll have a little marshmallows. We'll make
while
a
we're on the
camp
roof,
out.
Steven's just gonna take that $100 or whatever was put down.
50 bucks, or it was 50 bucks each.
Wait, I want to see a sleight of hand check from Steven to see if he actually
He's just
does
doing
that
it
undetected.
blatantly.
Yeah.
He's just doing it.
Oh, yeah,
because-
blatantly.
Well, I mean, I
Not
said
even-
he's gonna make it in, but he isn't gonna make it out
Okay,
without triggering
so-
something. So I won.
I'm gonna tell
Wait,
Five.
My
What's the
wins.
rationale? What's the rationale, Steven?
Steven's rationale. I said my bet was he's gonna make it in safely, but he's not gonna make it out safely. And Hughes was he's not gonna make it in safely, and then Gina was he's gonna make it in safely and out safely. So you triggered
you're
2
saying-
alarms, and they're currently in panic mode. Steven's pretty confident he won.
He's feel like that
Amanda
feels
would
like
be
not
like,
getting out
that-
safely.
Yeah,
This
Amanda
isn't
would be
safe
like,
getting out.
"Are you explaining that in character?"
Yeah, he's like in character. He's like, they just triggered 2 alarms. I think I technically won.
Amanda would look over to Gina and be like, "I think he's got us on this one."
So, I'm just waiting for the rogue
Hey,
explosion
wait a
to
second.
go off.
I didn't get caught though.
But you triggered
You-
like two alarms. That counts as not safe. That's not a oh man, that was easy. I didn't have anything go wrong.
No, I would grumble and say that seems legit enough, and he would get
As
the...
long as you're taking Amanda's money, I'll just go along with it. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Proceeds to break a chair leg just to be extra.
It's not my money.
Well, I already lost my money. It's really Gina's money that's like still. I already lost when you when you walked in successfully. So
That
So now
is
that
true.
I have the $100, I'm just gonna hand it back to Amanda. It's like, you can hold on this fruit, please. I don't trust myself with money.
Uh,
all right,
so
and $50.
I
or no,
am going
$100.
to tell Five. I'm like, is there anything else you want to look around in this office or in the courthouse?
Not that I can think of.
I mean, we could try to find HR.
Okay, I think
File a complaint.
I don't think that filing a complaint is our best move right now. I don't think they'd listen to us.
Not with the rules you guys are rolling.
No, I mean,
They're too biased on the side of price, so they wouldn't listen to the harassment.
So why don't you guys just follow?
hold on.
Follow Price. Just follow him.
Did I
Let's see where
notice
he-
any? Did I notice any of like? Did the security guards have like name badges on them or anything?
Yeah.
Did I notice that? Noticed
Give me a
Their names?
retroactive perception check.
2. Oh, look at that!
Oh.
I rolled above a 10.
Huzzah!
Nice.
Huzzah!
Victory.
Yeah, you did. You saw their names.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob and Bob.
Bob and
Bob
Daryl.
and Billy Bob.
Daryl,
What?
Daryl, and my other brother Daryl.
That's right.
Their last names. It's Smith, Jones, and Wesson.
Of course. I knew
Smith
that you were
and
going to do
Wesson.
Weston.
Smith and Wesson.
Wesson.
That makes me want to go get my Smith and Wesson.
Smith and Wesson.
Smith, Wesson, and Colt.
Nice.
We don't talk about their other brother, Shotgun.
I actually
All
had
right.
a relative named Remington
Nice.
because of
Nice.
All right, so I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. There are 2 other floors.
that's
Do
true.
we want to peruse around the halls to see if there are any interesting looking rooms before we leave?
What are you
Are there
looking
any-
for?
Any maps there? Maps
Nothing.
of the, or
There's no maps in the office that we're in.
But
I'm assuming that the
being
hub lady's
as-
in the basement, right?
So
Matt, what in the world's going on with your video?
I have no idea.
his
It's
video's
just
looking
not-
fine for me.
Oh,
Same.
Yeah, same.
it looks fine on the call, but in the stream, oh, there it goes. Now it's fixed. In the call for a little, in the stream for a little bit, it was just a very thin bar that was like his hair, and that was it.
So
Yeah, I got no
Um,
idea.
also, did we determine? I don't think I did I don't think I determined if if the doors and windows were alarmed.
You have not checked that yet. That's technology.
All right.
That's not a very high DC. Yeah, the doors and windows are alarmed. Well, the door. There's one door, but yeah.
Okay.
That would make sense.
I mean, I could just teleport like 3 feet outside that door.
You could.
Whether or not there's a guard standing right there is a whole other thing. You could slip under the door and see
Yes.
if the hallway's clear.
Now the hallway is
Is it
right,
lit?
right?
There's
What's
like
the lighting of the hallway?
there's light, but they're like the nighttime kind of like emergency lights. There's not. It's not fully lit. Like the
That's
ceiling
still
lights.
good enough.
Yeah.
Can I sense any shadows in the hallway outside the door?
Oh, there's plenty of shadow.
Well, I'm more asking, is there any people's shadow? Or I can't really tell it from anything. I can't tell the difference between people's shadows and object shadows.
Yeah, I don't know if you have that ability. Let me look at your sheet. Yeah, no. You don't have that ability.
Shadow is shadow.
You have extended, so that lets you sense it further away, and accurate, which lets you sense exactly where it is.
Okay.
But you don't have anything for detecting its shape or what it's attached
So, can't you just teleport into one of those shadows?
Yes, but that's not what I'm trying to do at the moment.
Mhm.
But I can tell if they're moving, correct?
to. Yeah, if you pay attention to them for a little while, your accurate will tell you whether or not they move.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Try to tell if any of the shadows are currently moving.
No, not in the hallway. They're not.
Okay. So then I will teleport into one of the shadows in the hallway,
Okay.
but stay in the shadow though, to see if there's any guards or anyone walking around.
Okay.
I did not like the sound of that.
Well, I was checking how many shadows were out there.
Okay.
And which one you got into. There is a guard. You are in his shadow.
Oh boy.
Do you have a
What's his
communicator?
name?
Or wait,
Mental. We're mentally within Gina's
Gina's thing.
broadcast range. What's his name?
You're behind him.
Ah. What's your plan, Five?
Five's just gonna go murder hobo.
This is
Winging it.
I'm tempted.
this is not.
No.
You guys have learned things in this session, but like 5 minutes have passed the entire session.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So before I do that,
The other team
though,
will get the catch up for us if we keep playing like this.
That's
Be like-
true.
Yeah.
they'll lap us.
before I do that, I'm using the mental link. I'm going to say, D, there are people out here.
How
So
many?
I
Well,
would-
there's one. There's one guy out there.
There is one. There is one person out here.
Where?
I'm in his shadow.
In relation to the door, where?
You'd estimate maybe a little under 10 feet. So if you come out the door and turn left, like a little under 10
So
feet.
he's not right in front of the door then, Five.
Not right in front of the door.
All right, I will teleport onto the other side of the door through
All right.
into the hallway.
Hank is going to hold on to you. When you
And
do that.
I will keep my illusion up.
Okay.
So we're both invisible.
Oh, Hank is
All right.
100% invisible anyway.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. So then I don't need my illusion. I'll just be invisible too.
Yeah.
There we go. How high are the ceilings? About the same?
Yeah.
All right. Is it just a straight hall? Does it bend around anywhere?
It's a straight hall, like, and then there's corners.
Okay. So we'll kind of just hover through the halls just to see what other doors, and if there are labels on the doors.
There are labels on the doors. Yeah. So
Anything of note?
everything's labeled. Across from the commissioner's office is a conference room. Other offices include things like Department of Public Works and the auditor and the tax clerk, or not tax clerk. They're somewhere else. But a bunch of offices like that. Like if you have to go to City Hall and look for a specific person, their office is probably on this floor.
And is the guard just standing there, or is he like patrolling around?
At the moment, he's just kind of standing there, watching.
Which guard is it? Was it one of the three that came in?
Yeah, it's Jones.
Okay. Are there staircases down?
Yeah.
And we're on the top floor, right?
Yeah.
Third floor is the top floor. All right. You want to go down a level, or do you want to try to go into the DPW office?
Are you asking like everybody in the mental link?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was asking
Yeah.
a 5 question. 5 and Hank.
Well, I mean,
Hank is going to go. Why?
What's
they
the
might-
plan? Amanda would ask.
they might have plans of like the power grid and stuff.
All right, that's pretty legit. I'll give you credit. Like, okay, that mildly makes sense.
Mildly.
I see where you're going now.
Not what we went to go shopping for, but it could be a smart purchase.
It could be a tactical. We could give us tactical information.
Are we attacking Nashua Center? Like,
Oh boy.
because I thought last we discussed you were gonna swap out their security system and we were gonna discuss things with Price.
We can, but we
Okay.
can always have contingency plans.
Okay. Sure, go ahead.
Everything will turn out fine. I think
I'll
it's gonna be
ask.
good.
I'll ask 5 if he can detect shadows in that office and give us a once over to let me know if it's safe to go in. I mean, you don't have to go along with this 5. You can just be like, no, I want to get the hell out of here.
Well, first I'm going to detect shadows outside of the door that he's talking about. So I'll to get closer first. And then once I change shadows, then I will see if there's anyone inside of the office.
Okay. There's no one inside the office. Uh-huh.
So I guess I'll teleport into the office. to
Okay.
See for sure if there's anybody. And then after I find nobody, I'll tell D, yeah, there's nobody in here.
And then I'll teleport in.
All right.
Look around the office.
Okay. You find filing cabinets and a couple desks and various things like that.
No whammies, no whammies, no buttons, no buttons.
Any maps?
Five has become a shadow.
Yes.
I don't see his video anymore.
Well, you were hopping in and out, popping in and out too, Eric. So
It's this ninja link.
But yeah, you find the filing cabinets and the desks and like a bunch of random stuff like tools.
right, are there any maps though?
Yeah.
Like, do any of the maps have like power grid stuff?
Yeah.
I will memorize the maps.
Okay.
Are there any like unusually like large generators on the map or power plants, or is it just like one central power plant?
Um. Yeah, there's basically just the one power plant.
And I'm assuming it's gonna be like around here.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right. Are there also any maps of the sewers?
Yes, there are.
I will also memorize that map,
Okay.
and I am assuming that there will be a path to where Demona came out on the river. I'm guessing she came out around here.
I think that's pretty close to where she came out.
Yes, it was. Let me scroll over. It was right about here.
I'm not seeing that ping.
Let me switch to white here.
Okay, so it's over here. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yep.
And are there any areas on the map where there are what appears to be extra power delivery?
Ah, you're gonna try to. You think she draws a lot of power?
No, you don't see anything like that.
No, this was just in general. If like, if I could tell, if determine what might be generating the field around Nashua Center, because you figure something that generates a field would have a lot more power draw. So I'm trying to just make sure that I have these questions kind of answered before we, just in case.
I wonder if there's a power dampener that's a power amplifier. Just
I mean, I do have this memorized now, so like oh, I should have asked if there was like a floor directory in the hallways when we were
Yeah,
in there.
Like a fire exit?
Like, some
Right.
public buildings will have like the directory where like the different offices are.
Yeah. Right.
Sometimes it'll be just on the main floor. Sometimes they'll have it on each floor just in case you get lost.
Right. Are you asking me now if you saw one while you were out there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
no, you didn't.
Okay. I'll ask Five and Hank. I'm like, Okay, we got the information that we need from here, I guess. Do we want to go down a floor and see if there's anything, or do we want to return to the group? What do we want to do?
I was gonna say, I mean, this was
I
basically
think
a recon mission, right? We should probably go back and figure out what to do with this information.
yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know if you guys wanted to see if there's any other additional information on other floors, or if you
What
guys
other
are.
information could be useful to us at this point?
Knowing where Hub Lady. So wait, do we know exactly where Hub Lady is? I mean, we know the path, but you haven't fact checked the path.
Yeah,
Right.
it would involve following the path back to figure out where she is.
I mean, unless you think there's a way through the basement, but I don't know. I struggle. We found out some information, but it is. I feel like we found two random pieces to a puzzle that we have no idea how that connects to much of anything.
Right. So, I mean, I can go down a floor and see what's on the next floor,
Sure.
but Hank kind of wants to digest what we have, and I don't-
Yeah.
I
don't know what
remember
we
what
do.
5 said.
I was in the same boat as Hank because we got to figure out what we got first before we start piling more information on top of it, so we don't lose anything in between the cracks.
Well, that's
Well,
why
what do we have?
I'm memorizing crap.
But all right. So what do we have? We have a key card, a key, two remotes or two devices of some sort, and
The map of
That's a-
of the city power grid and the map of the sewers.
okay. I mean, okay. I don't know what we do with any of that because I still don't know.
Right, but you had also expressed a desire to find out where Price lives.
Yes. And none of that
So-
tells us where that is.
We
Where he
haven't
lives.
found that on this floor yet.
Okay.
And I'm going to guess that would be in HR, which most likely will be on the lower floor.
I just say you're all invisible. Why don't you just either wait at his office until you see him, or
Yeah, I'm not going to wait in his office for like 10 hours. If he even shows up.
What is that noise?
Wait,
I
this
don't know.
noise?
It just yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That was me.
So I mean,
I was rubbing a rabbit's foot on the cable for my mic.
Oh.
Ah.
if you're not gonna wait 10 hours to find out price, then the other thing you could do is try to backtrack and see if we can find Hub Lady. But those are the two things that I can think of. Like outside of that, like it's exploring. You might find more clues to a puzzle we don't know. Like is that a puzzle we're trying to solve?
Well, I can do as much as I can in here, but like
Sure, go for it.
I do want the support of 5 and Hank because now
These
5
rolls
is
have been
kind of
amazing.
5 is kind of my eyes to be able to teleport out of doors that are most likely alarmed. I mean, I could do a technology check and see if the door to the DPW is alarmed or not,
That's
but
true.
then
Yeah,
again,
but it's
there's a
easy
guard
just to
in the
make you-
hallway and he's going to notice a door just randomly opening and closing.
Could the shadow slip through or no?
Well, 5 can just teleport into a shadow in the hallway and tell me it's clear.
Yeah. So I guess down to floor 1 we go.
Okay, so I guess we're going to go back out into the hallway
Mhm.
and then we're going to go down a level
All right.
and see what offices are on the second floor.
All right. When you get down here, you're gonna notice a lot more activity. There are more security people, and they seem to be kind of scouring everywhere.
Okay. Can we see their name tags?
I mean, only if you like go up to
No,
them.
I'm
but
not
yeah.
gonna. That's fine. I just wanted to see how you'd react, Tim.
What were these guys named? Glock and Luger?
Yeah, that's right. Barrett.
Barrett and Dragonoff, you know.
Oh, Makarov,
Yeah.
Tokarev.
Kalishnikov.
What offices are on this floor?
This one is gonna have like the tax clerk, people like that, a couple secretaries, another couple conference rooms, some like judges' offices, and public defender and stuff. It is gonna have HR as well.
Do we want to wait them out, or do we want to go down another level and just while they're kind of bustling?
How many
and
more
doing
levels
their
are there?
thing?
Well, this is the second story.
This is the second story,
No,
so we have.
this is American counting.
Yeah.
So there's the ground floor. In British counting, it's ground floor and then first floor.
Yeah.
But in American, it's first and then second. Ground is synonymous with first.
Those sussy Brits. With their added U's and driving on the wrong side of the road and no
So,
dentistry.
are they in and out of HR as well, or are they just?
They're checking everywhere. I mean, they have to confirm that nobody is like hiding.
Okay,
from
but
them.
are they going into HR,
Yeah.
searching the room, and then leaving it, and then going back in there?
No, they're searching and then leaving it.
Okay,
You're creating a lot of work for these people. Hitting that one button, they're all like, "Fuckers, I have to stay up all night combing this place."
It could have been a rat chewing on a wire. You never know.
They
Oh
are
my
going to
God.
find him cut.
A very interestingly well written letter for a rat.
Yeah.
I didn't see that letter.
So we'll wait for them to leave the HR area, and then I guess we'll go in there.
All right.
So, what do we see?
HR stuff. There's it's a section with a couple like little offices in it, and its own little conference room. And if you go poking around, you will find one of those rooms has a bunch of personnel files in it.
All right. Let's look at prices and the yeah, we'll look into them. Is there like a main security person? Or like a sheriff or whoever's in charge of keeping the place safe?
Yeah, there's like a head of security.
Anything of interest?
Not really. I mean, there's like a name for them, but that's about it. I mean, you're gonna get personnel information. I don't know what you consider of interest, but
Do we care about his address, guys?
Yeah.
Care about whose address?
The
Price?
main security guy.
Oh,
the main-
there's number price.
Well, we could pull like a heist thing and like steal his identity or something.
Lord.
I mean, I know that the guys were interested in Price's address and the deputy commissioner's address. Is that information?
I think just the two of those should do for now, and if we need to, we can come back as long as
I could.
we don't make a ruckus.
My character has eidetic memory, so I can just read as much as you guys want me to read, and I will be able to recall it for
Right.
purposes. So that's why I'm kind of asking these questions now.
I might as well take it all if you can read it all.
I mean, we have to make sure that we're digesting stuff that we think we might need.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying we're doing this all, because then that's just going to take hours upon hours. So we have to kind of let Tim know selectively what we're looking for.
Right.
You mean have a plan? Like, we should have a plan to make Tim be able job a little bit easier.
We do have
That's
a plan.
crazy
The
talk.
plan
That's
is
crazy
the
talk.
plan.
Hey, listen, my winging it got me into the DPW and got the power grid information and the sewer information. Thank you very much.
Make the
I
plan,
don't see that's
execute the
helping us.
plan.
We can. Anyways, it's
Expect
okay.
the plan to
Keep
go
going.
wrong, throw away the plan.
We can debate what we got all week. So let's keep exploring.
Contingencies upon contingencies, my friend.
You play Skyrim and your character is overburdened, clearly. You collect every little wheel of cheese, every little cup there is, and you're like, I've got all the things.
All the dragon bones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I drop them off at my house.
I know.
I have
It's a
piles
hoarder
of
house.
stuff in the
It's a
hoarder
hoarder
house.
house.
That's right. It's hoarders.
We just need to get a really strong woman with us who is sworn to carry our burdens.
That's right.
Wasn't that your role?
No.
9 has a strength of 0.
I wasn't talking
I
about.
can
nine.
carry a lot. Just go giant form.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Keep exploring, D. Go for it.
I think that's whatever. That's all that we would really need. Like, are there copies of those filed T40 forms in HR?
You're collecting
Not in
copies
HR.
of forms.
Oh wait, that would be in accounting, which was a
Yeah.
floor up. I want to visit accounting.
Why?
You are. I
this
think
is
you're trying to
turning into,
torture
like,
him.
This is turning into like office.
No,
space.
Well, I
listen.
mean, I would remind
I'm
you,
curious who
I
they're
would- I would
paying
remind you-
off.
the larger number of things you investigate, the less time that everyone else spends playing the game.
I know.
Tim, we've already achieved that tonight, so
Yeah,
let's
we
just let him
have.
Yeah.
run with it. That's
I'm
what I look
curious
at.
who they're paying off, who they're allied with.
It's reimbursement
I-
forms.
Yeah, it's
Is-
going to
look
be. Yeah,
forward
those are
to-
employee reimbursement forms. They're not like.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if it was like if they were like paying people outside of the city for things. If the city was paying for people for services
checkbook.
outside.
I mean, they
So
might
if,
be,
like,
but I don't know
if-
how much that would actually help you.
If it was like if they were like hiring mercenaries or something, or
Hmm.
you know,
You think
or
they're-
people that were hunting mutants, let's say, there would be a record of that.
Right, but do you think it would be like, T87 form C for paramilitary organizations or something?
I don't know. They usually have memos on them, like the reasoning why. Or
I don't think we need to see like
justification.
receipts for coffee and office supplies.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, even if you find what you're looking for, you're gonna have to dig through, like, every lunch that they buy on the city's money and every, every shovel
right,
the DPW
fine.
buys. Like,
That's true.
I mean,
We
that's
have to
how we'll
look
get
for
in their
It'll
heads.
take
It'll be
more
like,
time than
we
we
know what
got.
you ate for lunch last
That's
week.
right.
Yeah,
I know that you
Beef
like
stroganoff.
tacos.
egg salad. I'll transmute
Alright,
your egg salad
fine.
into something else.
We can figure out their allergies. Just put a little peanuts in their food.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Hey,
we will
not
next
Black
brisket
Noir,
they
but
eat
no.
is gonna have
city.
A little bit of
With
peanut
allergies.
butter.
Is in the personnel file.
shellfish power.
I mean, we could do that. Just go all Hitman style.
That's yep.
Can you find something useful like a roster of their prisoners and the security
I
guys?
would
I
like
don't
to
think
know,
that
though,
their
if-
security office is going to be in town in City Hall, but we still have one floor to go.
We can find any allergies on the main bad guy or main can't remember. We can find if he has an allergy. We could
He's
abuse
allergic to dogs.
it. Goes big form. I got this.
Put a lot of ranks in pet dander.
It's gonna go full Clifford. Coinless one's gonna go full Clifford.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
I guess we'll go down one more level, and because we didn't see anything other than HR that was of interest on the second floor.
Yeah, not really. This is mostly administrative stuff.
And I don't think there is anything of interest on the first floor.
Well, we'll know quickly from Tim by saying we're searching the first floor for anything,
Yeah,
any offices that might be interesting.
the first floor doesn't really have offices. It's mostly courtrooms and like the council chambers is down there, like where they do their meetings. A couple other meeting spaces.
Put some
Yeah.
whoopee
But
cushions
nothing of
down.
interest.
Okay. How's the front door looking?
Locked.
The old nemesis.
That's right.
Come here, Hank.
Hank, you haven't bought Hank dinner for the first time. It's gonna be classy dinner. He's gonna rub.
Hey,
He's getting
I
lobster. He's getting
stole
lobster,
some of
man.
Price's snacks for Hank.
He's getting 2 lobsters. One just to throw on the floor, and then the one to eat.
The first one is a fuck you. The second one is great.
That's fine by me. I told him I'd buy him dinner.
I can just see Hank making just dead on eye contact, unblinking, and just slides it off the table. It's like another.
No, that would be Kate because Kate's a cat.
Should be all over that.
Hank does have stats for turning into a cat.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
There we go. That's
right.
right.
He does.
Yeah, that's right. He went cat form a couple sessions ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there doors into the basement? Do we want to see if Hub's down there?
There are no doors labeled basement. And there's
Is
no
there-
like obvious stairwells that go down.
Okay.
Secret lab. Any sign saying secret
Yeah.
lab?
Yeah. That's interesting.
What?
What's interesting?
Well, usually the archives are down in the basement, but that's okay.
They have a lot of flooding, so they moved everything up.
Maybe. All right, I guess.
Or there's a secret compartment. That'd be the trifecta: buttons, locks, and secret compartments.
I mean, we didn't ever pull any of the books in that room. I still think, if you pull the whole book, opens up secret passageway.
Could be.
We didn't check for a bust of William Shakespeare either.
That's true.
Oh
yeah.
yes, that's true. That's classic.
And then the fire pole.
Oh my God, he's Batman.
They were all there. We
Commissioner
just didn't
Price
make an
is
investigation.
Batman.
That's why he's always prepared.
No, that's right. You should check the roof to see if there's a bat signal.
This is City Hall, not police headquarters.
Yeah.
He is a commissioner, and commissioners have access to bat signals. It's a fact.
Yeah, that is
That's canon.
That
That's
is the
canon.
guy with the button. That's the guy with the bat phone. Is the commissioner.
So that's why they came running. It's like, who the hell turned on the bat signal?
They're all it's Batman International.
Is that it?
Preston's secretly Batman.
Interdimensional.
Yes.
Ah.
I guess we're gonna make our way outside of City Hall.
Okay.
Do the whole send 5 out and teleport after him.
All right.
Yeah. Into the shadows, of course.
Yeah. You out the front or the back?
Let's go out the back.
Okay. where the military base is.
Nice. I guess we're gonna meet up with the other peeps.
All right.
Yep.
Or are you going back to your room? Just remember, you check that casinos have cameras, and cameras watched you go into that room. I mean, you can be away for,
Well, he
for
wasn't
a while.
staying at the casino. Remember?
Oh, that's true.
I stayed at a motel.
I thought you stayed in the. I thought you stayed in the casino.
I stayed
guess
at I
guess
stayed
I
at a
wasn't paying
reasonably priced hotel.
Yeah.
The casino was
It's
way
near
too
the
expensive.
casino, but it's not part of the casino.
okay.
They have like one half-broken slot machine in the lobby
Hmm.
of this other hotel.
And
Th-
yeah, I guess
they
we're
get
gonna
you
meet
coming
up
and going.
with them, and we'll give them a recap.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to take a look at those electronic devices in a place where I can actually look at them.
Right. Well, you
Wait.
have them still on?
So wait, you brought the electronic
No,
devices to
I
the
turned them off.
hospital?
Okay.
Is that wise?
I
You
turned
so
it
you
off.
turned them off. When did
Yes,
you turn them off?
When I couldn't figure out what was happening, what the input it was looking for, I turned it off because there was no point in having it on if I didn't know what input it's looking for.
Okay. So Amanda's gonna look at D and be like, I sent you on an errand and you came back with magic beans. Look, like, what is this? Like, you got this device. So what are we gonna do with this? Do you know what this does?
I got to figure out what it does. But it was locked in a secret drawer in a desk. So I'm assuming it's fairly important.
Yeah.
Out of character. Trip. Does Tim ever throw you like this items where you're like, you later find out has no bearing? It's not a quest item whatsoever.
They're called red herrings.
Red herrings.
It's also called what would actually be in that situation, and not everything is relevant to the plot.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually.
So Amanda in character was so like, okay, so we have these items. I guess you'll have to figure out what they are. What do you think they are? You found them in a desk. Why would someone keep these in a desk?
They're doodads.
She gives you that. You came back with magic beans. Look.
Pointless was about to say something. What was that?
Oh, it was just kind of like I just remembered that like I had a random item that I didn't know what it does. Just like I just kind of Steven wanted to pull it out. It's like a whistle. Don't know what it does. Just as experimental on it. Very much questioning whether or not to just blow the whistle. The only thing he does this session, blow the whistle, and I'm very tempted.
And we'll end the session around that.
So my suggestion is let's go back to base. I'll go into the lab. I'll figure out what this is doing.
With Demona?
No,
No.
Demona. Amanda's gonna be looking like mentally communicating to the group. What do we do with Demona?
Send her back to the bar.
Amanda would turn to Demona. Hey, Demona, we'll get in touch with you. We're gonna try to figure out some things. How about you stick around that bar and we'll meet up with you there at a later date?
I'm gonna need a retainer on that because I was promised payment, and I came all the way out here, and didn't just waste an hour of my life for nothing.
Hey, we all wasted that hour.
That's volunteer work on your end, not you.
I thought Gina already paid him in gold, or paid her in gold.
Well, that was for what happened so far. Come on, that's not how this works.
How about this? You go wait at the bar, and you know next time we call you, there's more gold in it for you. I'm asking you to wait at a bar. I almost want to do that.
That's gonna be a persuasion check.
I
Sure,
want to
let's do that.
just
Let's do
slap
this.
a restrictor collar on Demona.
Oh my god, You do you, D, but I'll just do a persuasion check.
I'm just curious if she gets fed up and just decides to like straight up raid the place.
Oh, that's not very good.
And what am I going against that?
Well, it depends on whether you are trying to counter a persuasion. Like, are you trying to persuade a counter offer, or are you trying to like read that she's persuading you and figure out what to do with that?
Huh. Interesting.
Because you can counter
It's not that hard of a
persuasion with
check.
persuasion.
And I say my persuasion is no. Okay, so all right, yes, I will be.
You try persuading us to all go back in.
-1 is beautiful. No, that's perfect. That is perfect.
Damona's like,
I love all
okay.
that. I will do
Damona.
exactly as you say.
At this point, you can
And
like
I
issue a
don't need
full-on
to be
raid.
paid anymore.
A full-on raid at this point.
She's
No,
gonna
that's
go to the
not
bar
what she
and
is
not drink at
persuading.
all. She's gonna go to the bar and be sober the entire time and just stare at the wall.
I'm just gonna do exactly what you said a moment ago to the letter.
That's not a negative. That's a
Alright.
win. What's the negative? What's the nat one of that?
I'm gonna give 5 a hero point, by the way.
There you go.
Actually, I
Is it
think
not
I
the
did burn
droids
5.
or
I think I did burn 5 hero points today.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm at,
A
I have
lock
to-
and a button.
I'm at 24 now.
Wow.
I'm gonna give one to D for effort. For you tried.
Nah. I'm gonna give one to Hank because Hank was manhandled this entire session and we just
I'm gonna
didn't
give mine to
speak
Hank
of
too.
Yeah, same here. I'm giving mine to Hank.
Awesome.
Poor guy got used
Compensation
like
for that
I
dinner.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
And he gets a dinner.
Oh boy.
I haven't.
Tim,
He hasn't
Tim.
seen the dinner yet.
Tim,
He
how
wants
much
it-
is
he
how much
wants it
is a
cooked.
dinner gonna cost me?
I don't know.
No,
off the
homemade.
head.
Go homemade. It needs to be
gonna be-
homemade. It needs to be
If it
cooked to
needs to be
perfection.
homemade, let me do it.
It's gonna be
That's
straight
right.
from Post to Paco Bell.
Hey, I have chemistry skill. Yeah, I have
It'll taste surprisingly the same.
I have chemistry skills and cooking's pretty much like chemistry. So, do you
How
want me to
about
roll?
you let the chef do the cooking?
Here, I'll do the chemistry. Bam! 27.
What are you chemistrying?
What
Like
are you even
what? Like,
cooking?
I don't. What cooking do
There's
you
some grass.
worry about the
and termites
pH
and-
of it?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, there we go.
Uh-oh.
I think that's a Tim decision on whether chemistry correlates to cooking. I
We
don't
let the person
think
that
so.
has
Baking is
points
very
in
much
culinary.
like chemistry.
I know a lot of chemists that are awful at cooking. I'm just saying.
Well,
It's not a one-to-one.
graphic
Yeah.
design is a lot like painting, but I couldn't make a Rembrandt to save my life. So it's
Yeah.
similar, but it doesn't equate.
You're
Wow.
good at cooking, but can you farm? I mean, like that's where we're at right now.
I can make
They're
carrots.
closely related.
So, anyways, how much did dinner cost me?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait.
what I've done.
No.
There we go.
You gotta go.
But-
You gotta roll that out. You gotta role play and take Hank to dinner,
Oh God.
All right,
or cook him dinner at the base.
sit
One of the
tight,
two.
guys.
All right, so you guys get back to you guys made up with the group at the hospital though. Where are you going from there? Like, are you just gonna have a whole conversation on the roof of the
No,
hospital?
we're gonna. I'm gonna suggest we go to the base.
Kinda
after
like-
after
So
Demona
Demona's
flies
gonna go-
off, you decide to go.
The
to the
motor's
base.
flying off. Yeah, we'll go to the base with the Humvee. We'll take the Humvee with us. We're getting excellent gas mileage out of that Humvee. We only go like 30 feet total.
No, that's gonna be awful. Gas mileage.
It's probably more for just transporting like weaponry and items than anything else.
It's just an insurance policy, really.
I mean, we used it to go through like the completely like not irradiated, but that dimensionally screwed up zone. That's basically the main thing we used it for,
Right.
Yep.
with a cat hood ornament.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys are just kind of nicely driving along, a portal is going to open, kind of in front of the vehicle a bit. I think up in the air a little bit, or is it just on the road level?
Is this? Are you? Is
Yeah.
this my thing now, Tim?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
we're gonna introduce it and then end the session, and then.
Well, this is actually going to be this would happen at the base, not
Okay.
while they're just
Oh, okay.
going along.
You guys go to the base then, and then a portal's going to open in the base. And
Are we still in the Humvee at this point? When the portal opens, or is that to be determined?
No, yeah, you guys get out of the Humvee. You're like going into the base proper from the garage.
Okay.
A portal is going to open, and 9 is going to fall face through, dead. And he lands, and the portal closes.
Does it look like he died from impact of like just falling into the garage? I'm assuming this is all happening in the garage.
No, he didn't fly through. Like he fell through. Like the portal opened at ground level. He like flopped forward onto his face.
So, I'm just
Did it
imagining
smell
like
like
someone
barbecue?
dropping.
No, he does not smell like barbecue.
Is it like someone dropped like an apple from a high height or a tomato? Is he's like,
No,
splat
it's
on the
like
ground?
someone. It's like if you were standing upright and then just fell forward.
And we're in the garage. Is this
Yeah.
where
No,
it happened?
oh yeah, okay. In the garage.
Well, you'd be somewhere in the base. It doesn't really matter where. So give me perception checks. Anyone who wants to.
Might as well.
Why not?
It should be like, I'm fine with 9 being dead.
Like,
Oh,
ooh,
Oh
no
my
idea,
gosh.
D.
I have no idea.
D, your dice are awful today. Just toss those dice. Just burn them.
Okay.
And did you notice that was a 17? That was a fail.
Wait a second. How can that be a nat 1? You have 17 points in.
He has 16
perception.
points in perception.
well,
in
16
perception.
total roll of 16. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. So D doesn't even notice this.
He
happen.
doesn't notice. He's on the way to the lab.
He's
Gina.
so focused on those doodads.
So Gina sees it happen. Sees 9 fall.
Gina
through.
has a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
14 and
Gina-
13. So yeah, 5 and Amanda also noticed it happen. Steven
What about Hank?
notices. Or where's Hanks?
The
Oh,
Frank-
roll.
Hank's in the same boat. Doesn't,
Hank. Oh, he
just,
did.
just sees it happen.
okay.
Steven's gonna notice that on the other side of the portal, you see someone holding a gun, and just for a split instant before the portal closes, and 9 has bullet wounds in his back.
Is it Vasily?
So I'm just gonna like. Steven has no clue who this is.
You've met
just, like,
9.
I meant
Yeah, you've
9,
met
but I
9.
don't know like anything about like why he just got shot dead, or who that could be.
Neither
So
do the rest of
it-
us.
Steven just kind of looks at everyone, like, is this normal? Because he just sees everyone ignoring it or just being really
No,
passive.
Amanda would run over to 9 and. I mean, Amanda knows what a person unconscious face down would
Yeah.
look like.
we will deal with all of that next session.
Okay.
And D's in the lab taking 20, looking at the electronic devices because he doesn't know what's going on.
The least qualified person knows the most. Okay.
Well, it's
okay.
much like that. It's much like your house dog that like perks up when something's going on in the house, and everyone's like, "What, boy? What?" Like that's your role.
Is
Let
Timmy
us all
stuck in a
know when there's
well?
danger.
Yeah,
That's
Lassie,
right,
Lassie,
stuck in
what's
a well?
going on?
Did 9 find
There's an
out fall down the
interdimensional
well?
portal open.
Wait, what?
Did 9 fall down the well?
No.
Did an interdimensional portal open up? Oh my god.
All right. Well, we're
Alright.
gonna wrap up there. You guys have a good night. Thank you very much.
Uh,
I will wait to go
PowerPoint.
to the end screen until. Oh yeah. 3 PowerPoints. I will wait to go to the end screen, including Demona, because she got information.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I like Demona getting PowerPoints.
All right. Yeah. But as per request, I won't go to the end screen until people have the chance to say goodnight or whatever. But yeah.
Good
Catch
night,
us
folks.
Good night.
Night.
next week. Thank you
Good
very much.
night, all.
See what fish
Night.
I put up on
Hopefully
the
it'll
board.
be more
That's right.
exciting next week.
Could be a mackerel.
I
could be a
suspect
cod.
it will be. See you then.
Bye.
enemy.
Oh my
The
god.
locksmith.
Call me the locksmith.
Alright,
Dun,
I'm gonna
dun,
head out.
dun.
I am the keymaster, and
He
this
just
is
has-
the locksmith.
You have omnipotent ability to lock and unlock